you need to get better at compartmentalizing. And what I mean by that is like being able to take the things that happen at work and leave them at work, leaving the things that happen at home. And I realized this early, I've heard this a lot of times before, like just having that skill of compartmentalizing is so important. Because like earlier this week, I'm driving to work and I was just in class, and then the class was useless, right? So I'm driving to work, a little bit annoyed. I get pulled over, and this is like one of my first times getting pulled over in Queens. And so I'm like, okay, damn, like, what do I do? Blah, 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 this and that. I get pulled over, I get a ticket. It's 2 points, and it like ruins my whole mood. And the worst part was I have a PBA card. I didn't use it, whatever, right? I'm at work, and I'm just sitting there at work mad annoyed. I'm in a bad mood, I'm not talking to anybody. And then and then I start writing down like my problems and issues. I'm like, okay, class is that good. I got pulled over and I have to deal with this ticket, this and that. And I realized it's like, first of all, it's not that big of a deal. It's probably not my first. It's not my first ticket. It's not my last one. And it's like these things are natural. They happen. Shit happens in life. But the ability to leave it where it was, just pin, like, what's it called, like pin the needle or whatever the case may be. It's just you have to be able to do that because it's so important. Because I was at work, my mood was ruined. Everybody was like, the vibe was off, and it went into my evening. So because I got pulled over in the morning, my morning was ruined, made my evening ruined, and the day was ruined. So it's like I wasted 24 hours. I wasted my whole day because I was annoyed by some little thing that happened in the morning. And it's like, yeah, it's gonna cost me some money. It's gonna cost me some time to go to court or whatever. But it's like money comes, money goes. Well, there was no need for me to waste my whole day because of some little menial thing that happened. It's such a menial thing that it's like you can't be this emotionally attached to little things and allow it to ruin your day. Like if you really think about it, the whole process of me getting that ticket took like 15 minutes or whatever, right? I get upset, just get over it. It's like there was no need for me to waste more than 20 minutes on that whole thing. Like, and it's hard to say this, and it's easy to say, hard to do, but over time, as things, because problems are going to come up, mistakes are going to happen, bad things just are naturally going to happen. You have to just be accepted. You have to accept them. You can't just be so emotionally reactive to all these little things in life. And once you get that skill, that ability to not be so emotionally reactive, life just becomes so much better. Because if I had just got the ticket, was upset for 5 minutes, and then went to work, and then just whatever I had to do, I did, in the morning, my evening, like the whole day would have just been saved. It's like, imagine if you had to pay a debt, and then you pay the debt, right? And then you just continuously, like, once you pay your debt, the debt is gone, right? It's done. So there's no point of thinking about it over and over and over and over again, just ruining your mood, ruining your day, ruining your week, or whatever the time may be, just ruining your presence, the vibe, everything. Once you pay the debt, as soon as the debt happens, pay it off in your head, and it's done. It's just, don't let it continuously ruin other things, because it's just useless. There's no point of that. And the skill and ability to do that is harder than actually just saying it, but it's so important. Because if you're able to do this here, you're able to do it in like throughout your whole life. If something bad happens at work, you're able to go home and still enjoy your day with your family. If something happens bad at home, you're still able to go have a good workout, or go have a dinner, or go hang out with your friends without being in such a bad mood. And because when you're in a bad mood, you ruin everybody else's vibe, you ruin your vibe, you just wasted the potential of the day. You could have easily made the money back within the day if you have that opportunity. Like, there's so much different things that get messed up. It's like a snowball effect. If you let that little thing get bigger and bigger, it's like snowball effect is good when it's like something good. So that, as things over time gets bigger and bigger, it gets better. Same thing happens if something's negative. If it starts off bad and you continue to let it get bad and worse, other things just seem to get worse and worse. And I know it's not just me when I'm like, damn, can things get any worse? And things always get worse, because it's just like your mind, once it gets like adjusted to like being negative because that one little bad menial thing happened, you start thinking negatively towards everything. Like, oh my god, this has happened. Oh my god, my food doesn't taste good. This and that. And you just, once you're in a negative mindset, you already lost. Because positive talk, positive thinking, all of that is so important, because you are your thoughts. If you think negatively, negative things will happen. If you think positively, positive things will happen. And given so, you need to do whatever you can to stay away from negative mindset. That's why positive talk is so important, because it's not just like, oh, life is all good. Life is not all good. Problems happen, bad things happen, mistakes happen, like I said. But if you can think positively about them, if you think you can turn them around, your life will continuously improve, and you'll always be at peace. You'll be a little bit fulfilled. You'll be happy when when the times come or whatever the case may be, and when actual bad things happen, like someone dies or something like that, then you have a reason to be sad. But these little menial things that cost you a little bit of money or time, whatever the case may be, that's gonna happen throughout your whole life. If you let it affect you every single time, you're wasting way too much time and energy on something. You're wasting the day, you're wasting your mood, you're wasting the energy. So just learn to compartmentalize, have it as a skill, and just apply in all aspects of life.